talk too much?
Because we're playing the same game. And we're in the same servers.
Wait, Tux, can I have a brain rot?
What brain rot?
And
You have to wait.
other man, which one? Wait, who stole your thing?
No one stole my thing.
Why one missing?
Because I gave you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait 29 seconds.
Which one should I take?
Or you choose. It's all, I'm not gonna interfere in this one.
I think, you know the car? You know the car thing?
Oh yeah.
I think that.
Oh no, this is fine. Get out.
Neyse eskilere bakacağız galiba.
So please, don't learn in the base.
Okay, it's fine.
Sen ne yapıyorsun? Ya işe gitmiyorum sen?
Oh, you only do this one.
Yatacak mı? Ha. İzin mi var dedim yine yoksa.
Yok izin yok ya. Yapacaksan yamaç yapak. Yapmayacaksan.
Bastım. Yap.
Accidentally, I'm so sorry.
Şeye bastım ama çıkarsa dur bakalım. Bir maç yaparız.
Well, I'll give you.
Hani oyunculara bakacaksın. Ne ara bastın bunu?
Abi oyuncuya bastım da işte. Yapacak bir şey yok. Oradan hızlıca. Vur bakalım hadi.
I'm gonna put your base is unlocked.
Fine, I'm nothing in there.
Oh, why didn't you tell me that?
Bitch, you gotta go now, man.
Oh, look. Okay. Wait 50 seconds. Anyways, wait one sec.
How do you get this?
8, 7.
Trippy
Remember when you told me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now go. I'm a good citizen.
Bro, what the hell?
Well,
What the hell is a citizen?
at least he's not bothering.
Şeyleri de silmiş. Avatarları da silmişler.
If you want more,
O şeyi falan Ronaldinho'yu ne silmişler. Parayla sattı.
yes, another one. It's a golden one.
Orada görev vardı da onun için değiştirdim. Seninkinde mi değiştirdim hatırlamıyorum.
I got another one.
Ya.
And it's golden. Maybe I'm just lucky. Well, it feels like that is being so much. Oh, Tintin Sahur. I got that for you. It's a golden Tintin. TT Sahur.
Yeah, sure, man. Where is it?
It's right here. It's epic.
Where?
Here! Come here!
Oh,
I need
there's
to...
another one.
Ne yaptın lan?
What is it?
Üç tane dos.
Üç tane dos. Bir tane forvet.
I might go AFK. Hold on. If someone thinks... Actually, I'm not gonna go AFK because someone's gonna steal.
Why talk too much today man?
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. I want 5 billion.
Where's mom?
Defans yapılmıyor, zor oluyor
The
ya.
atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear.
Can you guys don't talk,
It's
please?
fervent. The atmosphere frenetic.
There's a guy
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Çözdün mü oyunu
We're
sen?
underway here.
İşte oynuyoruz ya.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lan niye bıraktı topu?
Can they get him away?
Amanın be.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass
Gitmedi
does lack
gördün mü
pace.
Carlos? Heh. Carlos gitmedi, uzamadı.
It's played through for him. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ne oluyor lan? Niye atan gelmiyor ya?
Well, Peter, at this stage we often
Lan oğlum,
focus
ileri
on
atsana
the
lan.
creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to
Vallahi.
mention a defender.
Kayıyor gibi oluyor
Yeşil.
ben.
Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and
Senin
competent
formu
in
güzelmiş,
every other
kırmızı
department
forma.
you care to mention.
Just about
Nereden
the
gelme
perfect
bu?
defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he welcomes it in. Nuno Mendes. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Some really good ball movement. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tries to pass it through. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Cruyff.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
A header! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Aleykümselam.
First moment
Adın
of
ne?
real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Kelleci ha.
Resisting
Bende
the
de var ya.
temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from
Anladım.
here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Ne yapar
Keeper's
lan?
not concerned by that.
The
Şut
moans
çektim.
and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And
Bak
that has
ya.
put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Aynen.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions
Geç
now
kalıyor ya.
could see them lose it.
Ben de ne zaman
It's
verdim ama.
Nedved. Good pressure, determined, intense. Vardiol receives it in a one. And a chance! That really would have
Adnan'ım selam söyle.
That's just
Aleyküm.
outrageous
Fantazi
imagination.
ürer diyor.
To even try that.
Aleykümselam. Ne
Crazy.
yapmışız ki fantazi?
Hep fantazi işler yapıyorum ondandır ya.
smashing
Şimdi bir şey
header.
yaptığımdan değil.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Try again.
Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Half an hour played now. Besiktas finding their passes. Davids, not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. That is ended up in no man's land.
Hiç oynayamadım ha.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. Besiktas trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That had too much on it.
I'll tell you when to come to his base, okay? Come to his base and I'll tell you.
Oh, hold on, sir. Oh, my base is open.
I'm staying right next to his free with Camelo, okay?
It's
Oh,
all
he
right.
left. No.
Hadi be.
Rodri. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Ne oldu, Fener yenemedi Adnan'ım. Adamları aslında oynatmadı da.
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. And the first 45 minutes are
Mourinho'nun bu sene son mu kontratı?
steady, solid, and more than
Para vermeden
satisfactory.
göndermek istiyor
They've
herhalde.
got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Can you guys bloody close these lights?
Talk works. We may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And no, that was never going to make it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Nicely weighted ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop.
Ölme Şem ölme, 2 yıl ha.
That's an
Boku
immaculate
yemişsiniz
pass.
siz ya, parayı da.
Ball swung in. Khan claims it, and the danger passes. Cannavaro aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Cross in. Leicester gets across to intercept that.
Try get it. You get it.
I'm trying.
Mills.
Just go.
Maldini.
Ben olsam ben de göndermem ya.
Now
Fener
it's
2 sene daha
Roberto
şampiyon olamaz o zaman.
He's had it taken off him.
Yazık valla.
Great vision. Roberto Carlos. Up he goes. Davids.
No, I need a free with
Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Roberto Carlos. And he has been fouled there. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
I'm gonna go in his base now. But he doesn't know I'm in the base.
That is some save from Khan. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yok önemli değil Adnan abi.
Good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Bu ısınmak için oynuyoruz bir el ya.
Decent chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Punched away. Rodri
I'm right here.
Okay,
hangs in across.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more
Ben
movement.
içeri diyorum,
more
adam
presence.
dışarı
It's pretty
atıyor.
much a waste.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
I'm gonna.
Ya siktir oradan tuttun ya. Hello. You guys go sleep. When you going?
Pinches it off him.
10 minutes?
Somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him.
Tomorrow daytime no game yet?
Nedved. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, we expected
Ya
better,
niye
and so did
tutamam
he.
ya?
Looking for the run. Christian tries a shot.
This guy's in my.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's got his cross in, well read, and the danger is averted.
Austin.
That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to
Abi geri
argue with the
çekiliyor,
scoreline
anlamadım
when
ben
you
ya.
carry so little threat.
Niye geri çekiliyor onu da anlamıyorum.
Cruyff. And now the breakaway.
Oh, he's trying to steal my
It
ball.
looked as though that might lead. That could spell trouble.
This guy. He wants to steal the free throw from another. I'm going to distract him by him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Vieira. Ambitious ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they
Abi
get it.
geri çekilme ya. Allah'ım.
Pass is just off target. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Thuram. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
The cross comes in. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Searching pass he's played there. Nesta cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Besiktas really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That
Çok
was
uzak kaldı.
superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Rodri attempts a clearance.
Bro, this guy's in my face.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Abi 3 tane dost koyun. Nasıl geçecek takım orada?
So in the end, one goal did it.
Geçmiyor
Evet.
işte.
Exciting
3
encounter.
dost koyun geçmiyor takım diyorum.
Ne yapayım abi? Defans yapılmıyor. Ben de defans yaptım işte.
Aynen.
You want the golden one this time?
Yani yaparsan yap.
İşte ben zaten 5'li oynuyorum. Bir de 3 dost koyun. Nasıl koyacağım?
4 yapacağım ve 3 de koyacağım. Hadi iyi geceler.
İyi geceler, görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz.
Wait. How many seconds?
10.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna
I'm
say.
dead, but someone's trying to jump in. Wait, let me taste him. Wait, let me put on a boogie bomb.
What's a boogie? Oh no,
Let me start dancing. I'm gonna steal this.
help me. I accidentally locked the base. Oh no, admin the beast.
I'm gonna run now.
Whoa, this guy. He's trying to steal my stuff.
Man, I wish I could help him.
Let me hear you once and then how you can.
Can you guys close this lights, man?
Help, go through this level. Hit me once and I'll help you. Okay, now go. Go. Go now.
I'm going. God, my trippy droppy.
8 seconds.
5, 4.
Yes. Now. Hit him. Yes. Good. Now. Look.
I'm trying.
Good.
He still in my base.
Good. Look at this guy's brain roll.
Happened.
That one. That's forever.
Oh, Mateo.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Mateo. Or steal that. If you get full Mateo, there's a Mateo ritual.
You guys have 5 minutes.
Okay.
when you bring out stone.
I'm going down.
Oh, this guy's running around. Get out of here. You won't steal my train. Oh, drop him.
How did they lock it so fast? How did they make it time?
I'm looking at him. Oh, this guy's so rude. All the time, tricky.
This guy's a draft is electric.
Oh, wait, free go Camelo. Yeah, free go Camelo.
I'll take that.
I need him. Oh, I need help. Hey, man, I need help.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
I want you to beat him up.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
You're already stuck in something.
We have already started here. Looking for options for movement. Try! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
7, 6.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Shevchenko.
Stop stealing.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
You can't expect him to dip.
It's Van Basten!
Got it.
Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No.
I got 100 million after me.
Oh.
But come take my
I can't.
Scholes.
Okay, where are you?
I'm right here.
Cruyff does really well there. He is strong.
Why did you done that?
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Van Basten.
And
And this Shevchenko!
If you don't
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great vision. That is good alertness. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nedved, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Scholes.
Steal all of that brain.
Van Basten. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good ball out wide.
Is that base?
It's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham. Scholes. And it's Van Basten. And Azar.
Don't unlock your base.
Otto.
Don't unlock your base now.
I'm not laughing.
Otto.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, another Rhino.
Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Okay, listen, don't unlock it, okay?
This guy has
You
my...
have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Why?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Help.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. That looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through.
Now, put the buggy
Van
ball.
Basten.
I hit them. That one.
Bellingham.
That's two. Block.
And it's Otto.
That's so lucky, man. What the hell?
Oh, this
Now,
guy's
can
always
they get him
here.
away?
The less said about that pass, the better.
Oh, we need to. Wait, I think he's here, okay.
Can he get on the end of this?
Are you here?
I'm back in my base now.
No, it's Van Basten.
They're still here. Can they not give up?
And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mine need help.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm outside your base, but
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped.
Let him escape, let him escape.
I'm trying to put him.
Xavi.
And as soon as he escapes,
I have 8 seconds.
And it's Van
I'll
Basten.
film this guy real quick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that. That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly,
Okay,
came in
time's
where no
up.
one
Can
was
you guys
expecting
close?
it, and
Wait.
it was drilled.
What? Wait. Hadi.
I'm trying. But you flung me away.
Mateus. Otto gets over and intercepts.
At least we didn't.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. Cruyff. Great chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that. Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Otto. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That's a sharp pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Irwin. And it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. It's a throw-in. Bellingham. Xavi. To Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Irwin. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Nedved. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Besiktas head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break... And the shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. That could spell trouble. Irwin. Bellingham. And this is Van Basten. And this is Shevchenko. Well, that has not gone well. Irwin. And it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, they can break here. And it's Hazard. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes.
Besiktas really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And this is Shevchenko. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Priol gets across to intercept that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicely aimed pass. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Shevchenko. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Threads one in. And this is Scholes. In once more. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Davids. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's played through for him. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is a... Can he finish? And one more try! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Van Basten fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, it's come loose. He's tried one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kunde calmly anticipates. That's a little off target. That's a cute ball. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! Loose. It's Neymar! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that. And we're done. Besiktas have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, important interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. Davids does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills...
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could be danger here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Besiktas! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment. And Owen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Manchester United have it back and can go again.
Mateus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. Thinks one through. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Casemiro! Manchester United have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Nesta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing
Kim ne yapıyor Ali? Oo, birden geldi lan. Allah Allah.
Pas dağıtımı yapabileceğiniz bir oyuncu aslında. İşte hani üçlü orta sahalar. Orta saha kartısı. Bence top kesme, akrobatik uzatma. Yani cevabı aldık. Değil mi? Hangisi iyi, ben açayım mı falan filan.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Aynen.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is a little undercooked. A probing pass. Ronaldinho. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. Up he goes! And the ball is out of play. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He can run onto that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davids with the slide tackle there. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. Maldini. Hernes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play and goes for a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vardiol.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hani adam iyi ya.
And he welcomes it in.
Bir gol daha atarsa çıkacağım.
Nesta and Mateus. That is ended up in no man's land, and it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Hernes. Played into space. Hernes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ball driven towards the far post. Now it's Nedved. It's Nedved! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nedved demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top
Nedved
play.
yapıyor bu sporu.
This is
Hadi be.
starting to
İşte bu
become a
nalet
lively
olası oyunu.
game.
Bu iyi olmamış. Adam ayağından açıyor topu, tutamıyor topu ya. Ben anlayamadım ya. Ben bu şeyini sevmedim. Çok açıyor abi ayağından ya. Toplu değil yani. Değerli toplu değil yani. Gitti yani güzel gol. Çakacaktır Ronaldo eğer ayağında tutsa.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Schmeichel clears.
Hadi bir geç amına koyayım. Geç de uğraştırma beni be.
Enjoy this time. Here's a man adored by many.
Bak attığı yere bakar mısın ya?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ya adam iyi canım.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what
Bana
they were
göre
doing.
iyi geldi ama bilmem işte.
It's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In once more. Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it. Nice looking ball. Mateus.
Ah be, ah be önüne düşse be. Bir önüne düşse
Well, the
biraz.
run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. That's a sharp pass.
Olabilir.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attı ya canım. Daha ne yapsın? 6 tane mi atsın? Hadi sen de ya. Adam 2 tane çaktı derecesi gibi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bizim gibi garibanı buldu.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
İşte bakacağız biraz. O ayağından açmasaydı o Ronaldo
That's a cute
goldü
ball.
de.
That's been cut out. Well played.
Berabere bitsek şey olacak yani. Kar olacak yanımıza. Ah be oğlum be.
Ernest tries to play it through. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Baksana.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Ito. Number 21,
Messi,
number 7,
shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
coming on the field.
Good take, and is he in?
Number 14, Messi.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff, Rijkaard makes the interception.
Number 26, Davids.
Vardiol, that's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen
Evet.
it, an impact sub.
Oh, what a climb! And he's gone looking for safety. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball over the top. Rummenigge! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Kashima Antlers blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Bale. He's picked... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Besiktas present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the
Unuttum bakmayı Ali. Biraz sonra bakarız. Geliyorum, başka bir şeyle uğraşıyorum da. Dur bakayım senin için. ...636. sıraya çıkmış. En yüksek... 280 pardon. Ha o YZ'ymiş. 636.
Yalan da orta saha yani bunun gibi bu bakmadık. Bak tam SF yani. Pas şey eksik, pas eksik. Çulik abi iyi ya. Yani ne diyeyim abi şimdi? Ne diyeyim abi? Mesela adamı SF yapsana abi şurada. Yapsana bir abi adamı SF ya. 90 bitirici, 93 falso, 92 şut gücü var arkadaşlar. 90 yani abi kafa 84'e çıkıyor. Sıçrama 89'a çıkıyor. Bu adam 1.90. Sen bir de buna kafası var, bir de hava üstünlüğü ekleyip düşünsene. Lan abi at SF'ye gitsin abi. Kart zaten SF'de 104'e dönüyor. Bak 98 kart AMF yani. Ofansif orta saha kartı için 98 gözüküyor. Halbuki SF getirseniz siz böyle fulleseniz 104'lük kart. GF yapalım abi. Abi istediğin her yere çevirebilirsin ya. O kadar joker bir kart ki yani. İnanılmaz ya. Al sana GF abi. 80 hızlı ama çok 93 güç, bak tam bir GF. Bak tam GF abi. 86 bitirici, bir tek pası bana burada düşük geldi ama. Yani GF'de pasın bu kadar düşük olması bence yanlış. Burada mesela Konami biraz bir dakika abi. Yok Konami bir dakika. Şurayı benim şeye çevirmem lazım. Bir dakika. Beni rahatsız etti o. Şuradan da al. Yani bunun gibi böyle yapabilirsin abi. Pası düşük oluyor. GF'de pas önemli. Mesela bunu yapabiliyorsun. Abi ne diyeyim, ne anlatayım işte yani. OOS'de bakar mısın abi OOS'ye yani? Adam da bakın arkadaşlar, savunma 1 puan kaldığı için savunmayı mecbur. Mesela savunmayı verme buna. Adamın kartın 0 savunması 70 ve üzerinde geliyor. Denecek hiçbir şey yok. İhtiyacınız olduğu bölgeye göre bence. Mesela göğde bak defansı yükseltecek bence. Gördünüz mü? Bak az önce anlattığım olayı gördünüz değil mi? Tam orta sahada bence defans yapılması gerekiyor. Defans yapması gerekiyor kartı dedim. Bak otomatikman bak göğe yaptım, direkt defansı yükseltti. Gördünüz mü gençler? Güzel tespit yaptım. Yani, abi eyvallah. Al abi gövde kullan abi. Mesela defansı 80 üzerine çıkartabilir miyiz? Çıkartırız abicim. Niye çıkartmayacağız? Abi çıkartırız. Al şurada 2 tane pastan. Gerçi bu da çok yüksekten pas 80'miş, güzel gözüküyor aslında. Neyse bir alalım abi. Bir şey de denemek istiyorum sadece. Abi yani gençler. Bu ne oldu? Nedir yani? Ya bak biraz uğraşsam şuradaki sarıları da yeşil yaparım ben. Bak şu anda çok vakit kaybetmek istemiyorum mesela bak. Şuradan alalım şeye verelim abi, bitiriciye ver. Bak, o da yeşillendi. Neye yeşillendi?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Spread it left. Nedved! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how... Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Neymar. Valverde! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff knocks it into space. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. He's having a go! Goal! Besiktas! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is Pele, and a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Plays a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Pele. Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Some really good ball movement. Might be... And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cruyff, and he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer, looking for a runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Thuram makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good ball, good take. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The less said about that pass, the better. Maldini. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. To Maldini. Pelé. Valverde has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nesta. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's been given away. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's in a great position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is a chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't.
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Now, the ball's gone astray. Nedved. Cruyff. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... He's through and all alone! Cleared without complication. Beckenbauer.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pele. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. He's got away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And Cruyff! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. And it's Valverde. No way through, so... Pele! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And there goes the final whistle. Besiktas played more than a part in what has been a very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Cruyff. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Neymar. Nesta wins the duel this time.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Here's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Pele. Decent chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Besiktas have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. He's through here. Oh, super ball. Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this shapes to shoot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is... and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's been played through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Damn it! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Vieira calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Pele. Now this could be a chance. He's through and all alone. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Davids. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. Wolverhampton do have a chance to counter here. Davids is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Flashes, goes for a shot! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter. To even try that, crazy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. He gets big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Pretty robust defending.
Seedorf. Eto'o. Nice sequence of passes this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Besiktas are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Davids. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pele threads one in. Nesta. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Wolverhampton have it back and can go again. Pelé. Vardiol, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho goes for the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Pelé. Oh, this is a very good run. And Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Eto'o hurtling down that right flank. Romario! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Besiktas presented with a golden opportunity here. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Substitution for Besiktas. Ronaldinho. Targets. Number 21, Pelé. Coming on the field, Nedved. Mateus. Number 8, Hullet. Substitutions taking place.
Against the crossbar. And one more try. And it's there. And they are pulling clear here. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! Besiktas are almost home and dry now. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Wolverhampton needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. And that's enough. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. And a chance! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Besiktas are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's from Mario. They're urged. And Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Knocks it into space. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been slipped through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's done very well to get to that.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Thuram. Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Vardiol calmly anticipates. And he's there to retrieve it. And he plays one through. Gullit gets into some space. And the finish! That's an imaginative pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hakimi, passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Still goalless. It's a throw-in. Gullit is having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Oliveira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Owen. Now it's Nedved. Menu. Oh, good-looking ball. Szoboszlai. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Nedved. Threads one in. Gullit, terrific header! And again! That's a half-decent try.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Owen. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. He's being urged to shoot. And Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas have their second corner now. He's got tall. Just off target.
Owen certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Shot a goal! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented.
I don't use smart assist, my friend.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Besiktas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Besiktas have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
Here we go again then.
Number 18.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That pass has been well intercepted. Has crossed into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Owen, and this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Good first touch and almost as good a second. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, just skips, and the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete and he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nicely aimed pass. Davids. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Besiktas have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, that's superb. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Supporters ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
There's the shot! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Upamecano. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And that's a throw-in. And this is Cruyff. Upamecano cuts it out. Oliveira. He's in plenty of space here. Owen. And Owen! Now it's Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Rice. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well read. Nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball, good take. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved. He has found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Nedved really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's been shifted off it. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Pull it. Beckham.
3 minutes added time.
Hakimi. Soboslai. Nedved. Looking for the run. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Owen is onto this. And the shot! He scores! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved,
That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Lampard. And here's Eto'o. Lampard. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone direct here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is a good ball to... Takes a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Chelsea have it back and can go again. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's having a shot! Goal! Besiktas! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Thought he actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. Makaleli. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Lampard. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Besiktas sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's really put himself on the line here. Besiktas have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Time and again they are repelled. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. And it's Makalele. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Eto'o. Ronaldinho. And it's Lampard. Brilliantly cut out. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. Makalele. And here's Eto'o. He can run onto that. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. Thuram. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Davids, looking for options for movement. Totti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Besiktas certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Maldini. To Thuram. Makalele. Vieira. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. Makalele. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Chelsea finding their passes. Knocks it into space. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maldini calmly anticipates, and that's gone loose. And it's made its way to him. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Kante. He's a sharp little ball here. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Conte. Lovely pass, but... And a chance! He scores! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's picked his way through. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Totti. And it's Hullet. Mendes spots it and intercepts. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Nedved! Decent hit from there. So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? That'll be a throw. And here's Nedved. Nedved stood his... It's Nedved! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! No, not the best of headers. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Besiktas certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's managed to gift it back. Veron. Thuram has it out wide and in space. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nice looking ball. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Back into the middle. There's the shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Haaland! Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Nedved. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There they go, hunting again.
Lahm. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Nedved.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Camavinga. And here's Nedved. And it's Mendes. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nedved looking to run onto it. Rummenigge. Thuram. Lahm. Seedorf. Davids. That's a nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception. But that has not gone well. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Great chance! Pull it. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Besiktas carrying a one-goal lead. Now there's a fine ball. Pull it! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lahm. Nuno Mendes. Backward it goes. And this is Nedved. Nice control. Seedorf is onto this.
Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Mendes gets across and deals with it. It's a searching pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Seedorf. Nicely shaped cross.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot's on here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Evet, 2'ye çıktık. Bu kadarlık yeter. Fazla zorlamanın alemi yok. Yarın devam. Yarın devam. Bir offside attırmadı şerefsiz. Evet, görüşmek üzere. İyi geceler. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayalım. Subscribe my channel please. Have a nice sleep. See you tomorrow.